Hello. Welcome back to Potential's Place. Again, I'm super excited to be here with you. I am a personal and executive coach and have started recording videos because I just felt compelled to a week or so ago to offer something positive, something inspirational and encouraging amid all of the pain, really, and fear and panic that exist in our culture today. I wanted to come on this time and share a brief story with you that I heard last Tuesday. And I think that there is wisdom in it. I don't think, I know there is wisdom in this for all of us. I get on a prayer line 5 days a week in the mornings. And on Tuesdays, the person who hosts that day shared a story last week that just blessed me and had me thinking. And the story is this. Well, this isn't the story. This is the background. Years ago, when she was a younger woman, there was an older woman who was a mentor for her, kind of a spiritual mentor, really, who helped her get a better understanding of the Bible and who helped her grow in faith and understand how to strengthen her faith. And one day, that woman told her mentee this story. The bubonic plague was running rampant across the country. And people were afraid, afraid, afraid. Everywhere the plague went, it left death in its aftermath. And even places where it had not yet shown up, people who resided there were in a state of panic. They were utterly afraid of what would happen if it showed up or when it showed up. So one day, the bubonic plague entered a city. And it went throughout that city and it killed people. And as it left, 30,000 people had died. As the plague was making its exit, someone looked and said, "You killed 30,000 people." And the plague looked and said, "I killed 10,000 people." Fear killed the other 20,000. The lesson in that for us is to understand that sometimes it's the fear of the unknown, the fear of what could happen that propels us to move into a place of a self fulfilling prophecy. I'm thinking now about the words of Job in the Bible. He said, "That which I most feared has come upon me." So let us in this time operate in faith, not fear. There are people who are dying throughout this country, and the number of people dying from this virus is unsettling. The number of people affected by it is unsettling. There are people, I don't know that there's anybody who is untouched in some way, shape, or form, whether it's a family member, whether it's actually you, or whether it is someone you know who is like family or someone you work with. I've been touched through someone who's like a brother to me who's in the hospital now fighting. His mother, who is in that high risk age group, is in the hospital now fighting. I got word today that someone who I knew some time ago in passing, I didn't know him well, but I got word he's a pastor here in the state where I live, and he passed away, I was told today, from COVID-19. So is there reason to be concerned? Sure. But is there reason to just operate in fear? No. We've got to have faith that a better day is coming, that to use an old cliche, there is a light at the end of the tunnel, that this too will pass, and that if we do all that we can do, then we just have to trust that what we've done is enough for now, right? And at the end of the day, whatever's going to happen, as some people say, whatever's going to happen is going to happen, right? But we don't want to open the door to something that didn't need to happen. We don't want to open the door to depression because we're so afraid. We don't want to open the door to a phobia because we became so afraid of something. We need to operate in faith. So I want to encourage you in this season to grab a hold of hope, grab a hold of faith, and let that be what leads you in this time of panic and fear. You operate in faith. Let us operate in faith. Somebody needs to see that faith. There's somebody, I'm sure there is someone who's connected to you who is consumed with fear. But if they can see the strength of your faith, then that would be something that would allow them to realize that they can approach what they're dealing with and what's going on in our culture in a different way. It's time for faith and not fear. So, again, I thank you for joining me here at Potential's Place, and I look forward to connecting with you again. You have an awesome, faith filled day. Bye bye.